Hello, my name is Mel, and welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls, Prepare to Die Edition. For the class, we're going to pick Pyromancer or Sorcerer. I'm a bigger fan of the Pyromancer class. And for the gift, let's pick Master Key, Average, Commoner, Straight, A, Black. And I'm just gonna skip the intro.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Okay. This is my third time recording this, so hopefully this part goes right. Oh, this part is just a tutorial, so it's not gonna be that hard. Back in the first patch, you used to only get like 10 souls from those things. And now they've upped it once or twice on the soul count from each person that you kill, or each monster. And the blade that you start out with, the straight sword hilt, I believe you can turn it into the cursed sword of Artorias. This is actually one of the first times I've played the PC version of the game, and it honestly doesn't look as clean as the PS3 version. But I'm pretty sure I'll just download the HD patch to get 1080i or 1080 to actually show up properly on here.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure, why not?
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
So we leave and he's gonna kill himself. And whenever you choose a character that has an offhand weapon of some sort, you'll find it right here, and that's only for the hunter, the pyromancer, and the sorcerer. When did I get hurt? Well, he wasn't so hard. But of course I've beaten him about 20 times already. And then when you're walking out here, there's a small soul that you can pick up right here. And I always pick that part up. Then after you finish your tutorial, you're actually able to come back here and get a maximum upgrade slab for regular weapon that you got, a normal, raw, or lightning weapon. And now we're gonna leave.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
I'm actually kind of disappointed that they didn't add an ice element or anything into the newer game. That would have been very nice to actually have seen. There's a step there. So what I want to do is get prepared to fight the Taurus demon as soon as possible. And then get my items upgraded as much as possible before the gargoyle fight. Ow. Gonna grab the ring of sacrifice up here. Beginning's actually not too hard to do. Just 9 rest, fill up our items, and then we're gonna head off to the first boss. Well, as soon as possible, which should be about 10 minutes, I believe. Whoa, where did you come from? Oh, that's right, we rested. To get everything in this game, you'll have to go through the game about 2.5 times. Because you need the soul of one of the bosses 3 times to make everything. They were supposed to have done a rebalancing for this. Most of the items got a rebalancing from what I heard. And then we can take that rubbish and trade it snugly to get a Titanite chunk, I believe. I'm definitely looking forward to all the mods that are going to be coming to the PC version eventually. Then we'll just come down here, grab a better shield really quick. And for those of you who haven't played Dark Souls or the Prepare to Die edition, I mean, well, obviously if you haven't played one, you haven't played the other, but if you notice the creatures respawn every time that I rest out of the bonfire. And that's just an enemy, that's a thing in the game that'll actually let you farm souls, which is actually the currency in the game. You use it to do pretty much everything: repair your items, level up, upgrade your weapons, your armor. And by the end of the series, I'll decide whether I want to do another playthrough or not. Considering this is my first playthrough of the game, I only know about the vanilla achievements and where everything is at in the vanilla version of the game. Ooh, what did you drop? But for the first boss, for the second boss, since I've lost a bit of my edge in here, I need to do things a bit differently than what I used to do. I actually want to make it out of here with full health still. Okay, well, they didn't drop anything useful. I think there's about 30 treasure chests throughout the game that you can get. so we got a battle axe and armor. And then another soul up here. Okay, so we'll be coming back here soon. And because I don't want to mess with that Black Knight that's down here. What do we get from you? Okay, so this is where you want to use the gold pine resin that I picked up earlier. After you pick these two off. And the black fire bombs will actually do quite a bit of damage to this boss. And this is a Taurus demon, which becomes a normal enemy later on. There's this enemy and the Capra demon that become primary enemies. That was easy. Then we'll get about 3,000 souls, I think, or 2,000. What I did there was I dodged the fire that would kill you immediately right there. So you just want to run in there, attack you a little bit, and then run back out.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Okay, and this is Solaire, someone you definitely want to talk to if it's your first time playing the game.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure we do.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Okay, I'm going to end the video soon when I rest at the next bonfire, which is behind this dragon. Oh, well, it looks like the dragon's not noticing me there. So you want to come down here and kick that ladder down, and then you'll end up back here. So I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to let me know what you guys think of the video. This is my first video with commentary, and look forward to the next episode of this walkthrough.